Today I'm here to talk a little bit about Bitcoin. I have been studying about Bitcoin because I think it's a promising idea that Bitcoin will replace the current currencies in the world, and maybe Bitcoin will be the next global currency like the dollar is, and we will have a good currency to us using the day by day, and pay by things. Bitcoin is better than our actual global currency, that is dollar, and is better than the all fiat currencies that we have. Bitcoin is a very promising idea, and I studying Bitcoin. I have been studying Bitcoin and buying Bitcoin also, and achieving knowledge about Bitcoin since 2022. I started in 2022 listening on podcasts, watching videos, and enjoying step by step in Bitcoin since 2022. Now I'm studying hard Bitcoin. I listened to all podcasts that I found about Bitcoin, Michael Saylor. All podcasts that Michael Saylor went, I listened because I'm studying about Bitcoin, also AI, but this video is about Bitcoin. Then I'm doing the same technique that I did to learn English in Bitcoin and AI, that is transform my life in Bitcoin and AI, and the focusing and have obsession with these two things. Only listening podcasts, reading books, consuming content, and making assignments about it. Only live in Bitcoin and the AI. I have two books to read or listening now. The standard Bitcoin, I listen to the podcast that I found about Bitcoin, and I will listen more that I find. And I have other book about Bitcoin, that is Bitcoin, blockchain, everything that you needed to know. I don't remember the name. And I have assignment to do in my English classes, that is find some article, some news about something, write 10 lines, and present in the front of class in my next English class. Then I choose a Bitcoin article about that some guys in Zambia made a Bitcoin mining and improved their life in Zambia. I will read the article, and this video will be about Bitcoin in general, specific focusing on the article. Bitcoin mining fuels rural Zambia's growth. BBC News, March 25, 2025. In remote Zambia, a Bitcoin mine taps surplus hydropower from the Zambezi River's Zengamina plant. Kenya-based Gridless uses this stranded energy to mine crypto profitably, sharing 30% of revenue with the hydro plant, stabilizing it's financing and keeping electricity affordable for 50,000 locals. Then this this part of the article says that some guys in a hydro plant they think that the wheel that stay on the river and make electricity with the energy of the river. This is a hydro plant. And some guys, the locals, the hydro plant wasn't so profitable, wasn't making so profits, then the energy of the city was very expensive because the hydro plant wasn't profitable. Then some guys made a Bitcoin mining into the hydro plant, using the hydro plant energy to mine the Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin mining is profitable, and this bring profit to the hydro plant, and the Bitcoin mining shares now 30% of the profit. No, 30% of the revenue with the hydro plant. Then this makes energy more cheaper for the locals, and now the energy was very expensive. Now the hydro plant have more edge to don't share the price with the locals, because the Bitcoin mining share the revenue and have more money to have the hydro plant. Yes, have a Bitcoin mining. The Bitcoin mining make a revenue, and share 30% of this revenue with the hydro plant. The hydro plant wasn't using the entire energy, then the surplus of the energy is used to mine Bitcoin, and the revenue that Bitcoin shares with the hydro plant, the hydro plant can make energy, the price of the energy more affordable to the locals, and because the hydro plant wasn't so profitable, then with the Bitcoin is more profitable, and the energy can be cheaper for the locals. This is what happened. Now the this make the operation more efficient, the hydro plant more efficient, and the energy business here more efficient. Electrification transformed lives. Barber Damian powers his shop, funding school fees, while residents charge phones and access the internet. Critics cite Bitcoin's energy demands, but Gridless argues it funds green infrastructure. Okay, now energy is more cheaper in the city than now more locals can have business, charge phones, have more productive, because the energy is more profitable, is more cheaper, and the energy brings product, product, productivity and quality of life to people. Critics say that Bitcoin consumes a lot of energy, and this is true. Bitcoin consumes a lot of energy, and if the energy isn't green, this is bad. But like in this place that the locals made, the Bitcoin uses green energy and help with the bringing of electricity for the locals, making electricity more cheaper and stabilizing the finances of hydro plant. Bitcoin can uses of green energy. As Zambia's grid expands, the mining will relocate, having aided the community. The project highlights crypto's potential to drive sustainable electrification in energy-poor regions. Then, this is an article showing that Bitcoin can make the energy more accessible for poor regions like Zambia's remote, like Zambia, and we can do it in more hydro plants, install Bitcoin mines, and make the finance of hydro plants more stabilized, more stable, and making the energy cheaper. And also mining Bitcoin and helping the growth of the network and the maintenance of the network. And using green energy to mining Bitcoin, that is essential. Then the total use of the energy in Bitcoin worldwide is equal of the use of the energy of the entire Poland. The entire Poland uses the same energy of Bitcoin mining. This is a lot of energy, and this will be more because Bitcoin, if Bitcoin will be the global cryptocurrency used worldwide, may the total of energy of Bitcoin mining will be the total of United States, and I don't know how countries use more energy, but this will be so much more. Then we must make the energy of that Bitcoin uses green. Then the idea today is talk about this article specific, and Bitcoin is a very good coin, a very good currency that brings lower index of inflation, bring zero inflation, have deflation, and helps economic growth, helps improve the people's finances, and also can drive sustainable electrification in energy poor regions, and bring economic growth and life quality to in other forms than only being a currency. I don't knew it, before I read the article, and this is new because I thought that Bitcoin only could bring good outcomes, could bring quality of life, could improve the life of people by being a currency, having deflation, bringing financial growth in the aspect of being a coin. But also, in the mining of Bitcoin can bring to people sustainable electrification in energy power regions. This is very good, something new that we need to explore to make Bitcoin more sustainable and more adopted worldwide. I will make more videos about Bitcoin because in studying it, this video is about the article specific. And to start my videos talking about Bitcoin, this will be the first video of a series of videos talking about things related with Bitcoin, with it, blockchain, cryptocurrencies, but the focus is in Bitcoin because this is what I know better. The other coins I don't know really good, I don't really know. Okay, it's very good Bitcoin bringing sustainable energy to people, energy to poor regions. Then I need to see what I will work about Bitcoin, if I will start my own company or work in companies about Bitcoin. I'm studying to know it. I hope that this happen more in Brazil, also in other regions. I would like that the Bitcoin replace the real or Brazil actual currency, and the next currency of Brazil will be the Bitcoin. This would be so much better than real and so much better for our economy in Brazil, because real is very bad. It's a really bad currency, and the Bitcoin is so much better. Stay away from the government influence. I hope you liked it. Thank you for your attention. Bye.